So I just started the recording. So today we're going to be doing a live play and explain at 500 rectables on Ignition. Opening the small blind here to 3 big blinds.
Are you doing any limping at a small blind?
No.
No.
Do you think at like this limit it's something you could maybe potentially get into? I'm not
Yeah,
a big
it's
fan of
viable. I just don't know really how to play post with it.
yeah.
I mean, I could navigate, but I would not be an expert. So recently, Ignition did like a security update, and after the update, Poker Tracker quit working. So, um, yeah, so I'm using Drive HUD now. So I don't really see.
Is this a fresh HUD?
Yes, right out of the box.
Oof. I could does the basic, I guess. Here, I don't know.
I have Drive HUD, and I like it for the display. I don't know if you've messed with any of the settings. Yours is different than mine.
Yeah, I haven't messed with it
Like
at all.
I like the colors that it has. Um, it looks like yeah, the two numbers that you have. It's like the main box and then the two other box on the side looks like I don't have that one. Settings on mine. I'm assuming that's like PFR and
VPIP PFR.
VPIP, yeah, VPIP PFR, yeah.
Okay, this is cold call and number of hands. Oh, this is aggression frequency or aggression factor, and then this is 3-bet percentage. And then this on the left is VPIP and PFR.
Okay, so you separated.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I think I set it to where it just goes all in the same box. Drive HUD works really good for tournaments on ACR.
Does it?
Yeah, the display, you have to move it around a little bit, but the display like kind of lines up perfectly with the software once you set everything correctly.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty nice.
I still haven't figured out how to like I've seen some streamers where if they want to focus on a table, they can like zoom into a corner, you know? But I haven't figured out how to do that.
Oh yeah. I don't have any stream experience, so I'm assuming it's like a separate like tile setting or something where kind of like you set it to focus on one section of the screen as like your main stream, and they can kind of shuffle between like those settings.
Yeah.
Might have something to do with like streaming screen versus application, and maybe some hotkeys within the application.
Yeah, yeah. Getting hotkey set up too would be nice.
This is pretty good though. I mean, I can follow the action before. It's not too.
Yeah, I'm on my phone and it's pretty visible.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, the HUD's a little small, but I could manage.
Yeah.
Candid it. So we're gonna min open.
Yeah. Okay. Open from the cutoff, or on this board, our betting frequency is going to go down by quite a bit. Just because the board blocks so many of our flushes. But we can do some small betting for sure. Well, that's a boat.
Oh wow.
Probably just put all of my flushes and boats into the same size.
Is that pot?
Yeah. Because like I wouldn't be betting ace-x on this turn. Okay. I'll just I'll go for the 2x size.
I was thinking the same thing.
What was I guess you're just going really polar.
Yeah, it's yeah, just like flushes plus basically.
Which hands would you bet with that size, or bluff with that size?
Single spade hands.
The spade maybe like 10x with a spade, queen x with a spade, or king x. I guess king x. I don't know why you need to turn it into a bluff, but
Yeah, you would need to turn a king x into a bluff. I just half bought the river with king x.
I don't see an RNG on the screen.
Yeah, I still need to pull it up.
Free beer.
Looks like Simon is gonna join us, so I'm adding him to the call.
Right on.
But no 3-bet with 7 deuce off versus under the gun.
I know, I'm such a fucking nit.
7 deuce game Zoom. Imagine.
I was playing. We had a 7 deuce game worth like, I think it was $50 a head on 9. Like, I think it was 8 or 9 players. It was actually like, I think 7 deuce becomes more valuable than aces there, right? At $50 a head. Because if you raise and take it, you still win. Still win it.
Yeah, I mean
All you need to do is show it.
that's a lot of expectation.
It was a lot. I mean, it was. I think it was 250 actually. It was like $250 extra. Um, so it was shorthanded when we were playing. Nobody won it. It didn't happen. I got close. I couldn't fire the river bluff with the 7 deuce to win the hand. I was like, okay, this is like a, I don't know, it was like a $1,200 bluff, and I was like, I don't know if the 250 makes up for it now.
Well, if
Like, my hand blocks nothing. There's no other
well,
value other than this.
I can't imagine bluffing um is never it is ever bad if you know you could take down 350 plus the pot.
Yeah, it was 250. I think it was the pot. I don't know. This is 2 weeks back, but I remember getting gun shy on the river. Like, I don't know if I really want to like fire this last bullet. I don't think this guy has gonna fold, and I tried.
Oh
I
my
tried.
god, he just snapped us off with jacks there.
Thanks.
Wow. Oh, well, he's a 92 VPIP, so
Games are good, man.
I just realized that. So
Yeah, they seem better this like recently. I guess they kicked a bunch of EU players out.
I guess so. This board we'll do like some half potting, some overbetting, some checking back with the diamond. No spade, we'll go for the half pots. Four-liner board. The 8's a pretty good blocker, to be honest. We'll go like 17 on this turn. I think we bluff this.
What sizing did you choose?
Oh.
I missed it.
Pot.
Pot. Okay.
Now we just go for like a half pot bet with our king X and this, basically. Yeah.
Nice. Would you ever check that on the flop of the diamond, or does it matter because of the text?
Yeah, you can mix in some checkbacks with that hand. It's just you want to check back more often when you block the backdoor. So if I had like ace of hearts, ace of spades, like I'd check back most of the time there.
Oh, okay.
Guess I need to keep forgetting auto top up is not a thing on here. It's so annoying.
Yeah, they really need to add that.
Well, they do it on purpose to fuck the pros, you know?
Right.
I guess. I mean, it'd be one thing if, like, sometimes the software is slow. You have to, like,
Click it several times to get your top up.
Yeah, it's especially glitchy in Zoom.
Yeah, I think this type of client takes like typically like maybe 10 times more the amount of resources as any other poker client.
I believe that.
Yeah. I think it's to stop multi-tabling unless you have a good computer. So all the things they do, yeah, like you said, they're just trying to make it easier for the recreationals, or they just find that more people stick around and play with these kind of things, or maybe they, if a recreational player looks at the table and sees a bunch of shorter stacks, they're not as scared to play instead of a bunch of guys who are buying top up.
That's true, yeah, that's a decent argument. This is just total error. I'm gonna try to check down and hit a pair and then bluff river. Yeah, this guy's limping a shit ton and 93 VPIP, so. And he donks. I mean,
oh,
I'd just be mixing this, but. Okay, we don't hit a pair. But we will value bet some 8x, so fuck it. Just gonna. Oh well, he had an 8, so that's good. Um. Okay, now. After we get called twice, he's gonna have a lot of ace-x, so I think we can size up. He shouldn't be calling down with a 10. But 8-9. Yeah.
Nice, man.
Like 8-9 and diamonds got there, but he shouldn't really get there with 8-9 much. I think we're going to overcall this one and squeeze like 10s plus. Okay. Wonder what Equilibrium says about that.
It's probably a little bit of tens, probably mostly fold.
Yeah, small blind is 10s plus, 9s is mostly calling.
Okay.
Fold there, fold there. Revet this one. Told big blind 3 bets. Definitely bet this one half pot. Jack high boards, you're gonna be doing a bunch of half potting. Yeah, I think I'm gonna bluff this turn. This guy's a short stack, which is peculiar. But our draw is like kinda shit. Okay. And he would have 5s at like a really high frequency there. Cutoff versus big blind. I'm not sure if we can value bet this. Wait, this is a limped pot. What? How? Wait, is this blind versus blind? Well, in that case, we're definitely betting. Okay.
That was a bluff, right?
No, it was a value bet.
Okay.
Yeah, we're trying to get called by ace high. It was a limp pot, blind versus blind, so. This one, no interact. Like on these triple Broadway boards, you just want to pull from like all your gut shots and straight draws. And then like take your backdoors on the turn. Now we have a pair. That's pretty good. Okay.
Not that good.
Yeah, not that good. I think this is a call versus the 2.5. It's close though. Okay, mixing. We're gonna 3-bet this one. Get 3-bet. We're just gonna fold. Now we're heads up with this guy. Actually, where's the small blind 3-bet? Let's see. An open folds. Okay, yeah. Versus the correct sizing queen jack's a fold versus the small size. It's calling and mixing a 3-bet. Just gonna check raise his turn, and then pot river. We can definitely go for a bet. This is odd.
I could exploit fold here.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just that this is. I think I'm gonna station this one actually. Like this.
Hey, I don't blame you, man. Honestly. They don't do it very much on this thing.
Well, he's just gonna bet the turn with a 7 a lot. I mean, I guess you could have it. It's a small raise, and this is just always the nuts, right?
Sure, yeah.
Like the small raise is just it's the goods, especially on the river.
Yeah. That's what I thought. I don't know.
I mean, he'll have a 7 sometimes, like plenty
He's
of
like,
times.
fucker folded when I had a 7. He left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, when he leaves after, that's makes me feel a little better about the fold when he leaves next hand.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh wow, look at this hand.
Ooh.
Hey, can you all hear me?
Yeah, yeah. You drop for a second, you turns back up.
Okay, yeah. Simon said he can't hear anything. It's weird.
Still can't hear Simon?
Y'all can still see my screen, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's back up 100%. Hear you good. I don't know if you noticed, but I think that players under the gun, when they check to a button cold call or a button call, they they're not very well protected when they do that.
That's quite possible,
Maybe
yeah.
maybe not like
Well, they
at
probably don't check
500,
nearly
but
as much as they should. I mean, even regs do that.
yeah, I feel like they're it's almost like if you're in position from a if you're button versus under the gun, and they check, you can just like bet 100% get like a ton of pulls.
It's a good strategy, honestly, to attack the checking lines, in my opinion, as well. Like people, like you say, you think they bet too much. I don't play like that though. Some people don't play that way. Some people have quite a strong checking range out of position. Like you have a really simplified strategy, just like check like a top pair, bet some sets, check the odd top pair, weak kicker, bet sets two pairs, and then check some strong hands. You know, and then they kind of just barrel into you because they think the pool, like you say, you observe the checking range as being weak, so you get a bunch of guys who are just stabbing into your strong checking range, and they kind of just barrel
Yeah.
off.
Simon, can you hear anything? Doesn't seem like he can.
Maybe he didn't reconnect.
Hold on, I'm gonna drop the call real quick and then try to reboot. Hold on, guys.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey,
Okay.
Simon, can you hear anything? That's fucking weird.
I think especially at lower stakes, you can really get away with it. The like basically like that when you're check two in the button versus under the gun situation, that's a button.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Almost to the point where I'm like, I haven't experimented at all with like trying to widen that range to like capitalize on that, but I've thought about it. And
There's a lot of spots.
Seems
you
like
can go
there
any two
could be an
cards.
opportunity there, but it's risky.
Depends on the villain, but you can go pretty buck wild on that, to be honest. They're just so capped when they check.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
God.
Yeah, and even if some players are getting better, where they check a bit better or have a bit stronger of a checking range, or they're more balanced. I feel like the focus is that they study more might be on just like the betting and calling of what check raise or whatever, but not as much study in terms of when I check, what do I call and raise and fold to, and how do I play the line that starts from the check.
Mm.
And you'll find often that they still overfold in their checking line, but just a little deeper in the tree. So
What's up? Can you hear me?
Hey,
there we
there you
go.
are.
Oh yeah, it's my laptop. I don't know, but it works from my phone apparently.
Okay, cool.
So I guess I'll just put the thing on my laptop and talk through my phone.
There you go. That's probably the best. Can you see my screen on your laptop?
Looky at that hand. Did you just raise?
Yeah.
Check raise to threes. Really bad turn.
Yep.
Really bad turn. For your hand. It's good.
Yeah.
Bad. What would you have done on that turn? Would you have continued, or were you check?
You could mix checking and blocking, but mostly checking. With that hand specifically.
Yeah, no, I have to do it. I can't. Just have to watch on
Simon, you're cutting out a little bit.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, now I can.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna have to watch on my phone.
Ooh, look at this one.
Is this drive HUD?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So is that the half pot with the flush?
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Get check raise pretty fucking big.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Why'd you choose half pot instead of a more polarizing size on this board with the
On
deuce?
flush cards, oh my god. They just always fucking have it. God damn it. Okay. I'm just gonna fold. I'm just gonna fold.
I mean, yeah, I think it's. I personally would fold too.
Yeah.
If anything, I think that card saved you money.
Yeah, that's probably true against that check raise size, to be honest.
It's yeah. Well, you're not winning very much, in my experience. Once you get check raised there.
Yeah.
Also, I think there's two sizes there, guys. On like on a flush, I think you need two sizes: a small one and a big one.
Think so?
I could be wrong, but I think in flush turns there's usually like I think there's a block size, and I think there's like more like a 80-ish size. I don't remember half pot size, but I'm sure you can have a strategy that just goes half pot
Yeah, I
instead
mean
of
that's
using
that's
those two
typically
sizes.
what I do. I just haven't really looked into it much.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I haven't studied those spots like lately, but I vaguely
Oh.
remember that you I think there's a block, and I think there's a bigger size. Not over.
There was it was like 6-7 was a straight, and then obviously the flush. It's a
I mean,
variety of
especially from like
draws
an
going
exploiter
on.
perspective, like not flushes, because people just raise all their flushes, and you can fold, but they call other shit, and you can actually just value bet bigger with like as weak as like strong top pair. Once you don't get raised after blocking the turn in position. I mean, that's got nothing to do with like GTO, but it's against like how people play, it works out pretty well.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
It's reasonable. Yeah, I would agree that they're raising way too much flushes. So
Hold on, I'm pulling up my RTA.
No, I'm gonna get you, man. Next thing you know, player 6 is suspended.
Yep.
Are you mixing the ace high flush draw there?
Yeah. And like the stronger the flush, well, like ace deuce specifically is gonna unblock a lot of flush draws, so it makes for a better bet. But yeah, I'm just gonna mix it there. Okay.
Is this guy? Do you have any reason this guy in the ace 2 hand? Is he a fish? Is he like doing
No,
well?
I only
Yep.
have 4 hands on him, so I have no
Okay,
idea.
never mind. I was just gonna say because if you know the guy is weak or fish, you can just pretty much bet half pot and then pull up like 80% with any good cards. They'll
Yeah.
fold mostly. But if they're actually not, if they're a decent player, then you gotta play differently than that.
Yeah, I have no idea yet. This is gonna mix, I think. Yeah. Okay.
Jack, what was this 2.5? He's doing on the button.
This was a min open.
I don't know. I know where's this 2.5. It mixes 50-50. There's Jack man off. I don't know.
It's like 75-25, mostly call.
Okay. Yeah, you would figure versus a min, you're doing more calling.
Yeah.
Also, I think, by the way, I think on this board, I think you can do a lot of check raising. On the other hand, doesn't check raise, but like against people, it's actually pretty, I think it might be, well, I don't know. Like, at least against, if you have a little bit more hands on him, and he doesn't look very confident, you're gonna get a lot of folds on his like.
yeah, I mean, that hand would be a reasonable check raise.
Yeah. And you may want to over check raise those types of hands. Like specifically on this boards where it's difficult to continue
Yeah,
for
yeah.
people.
there's an all-in in the top right. So we'll find out if this guy's a fish. Ace 5 is a lot of outs.
He's jammed, right?
Yeah.
You can mark him as a rug.
Yeah.
Chances, though he's not 3 buying, so I don't know. The Ace 5 jam seems like a rug move
Probably true. I'd
that
probably
I haven't seen in like months.
Oh yeah, he's waiting for his button to rebuy.
Oh, okay. So if he does doing that, he's like definitely.
Yeah.
Let's see if he's smart
Let's cheap out in the small and then rebuy on the button.
enough. So this guys, he got all the.
See, right there.
Oh yeah. Oh, now
alright,
we're-
you can mark him. I'd mark him as a rag like immediately.
That's
after
2
this.
strikes, man.
Yeah, let's see. I haven't figured out my color coding strategy yet.
I mean, he's playing 3-handed. Like, fish generally don't do that.
Okay, there we go. Oh, we have kings.
Nice.
Raise. Nice. Jam the Ace 5.
Oh, boo.
Lame.
So much help.
I think I'm just 3-handed with 2 regs right now.
Do you ever consider bouncing in that spot?
Consider what?
Would you ever leave in that spot, or
Oh, leave?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I mean, we're just
Hey,
waiting
me
on
personally, I
people.
would always. I don't know how it works in Ignition.
You would leave?
I
I
would
would.
never play the kind of Stu Rags. Like, what's the point? Just playing a rag.
I'd leave?
Yeah, well, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll sit out. I mean, because like on Ignition, you can just like keep buying in to get a new table. Like, they don't really limit that.
Oh, so perfect. Just sit out and
Yeah.
just there you go.
Halloween
just
night,
sit-
you gotta
sit
have
with-
you gotta have a
I
better
would just
table
sit
than
this
this.
sit this one out, put it on the side, keep watching. I mean, unless you like it.
1 or 2 big blinds or anything.
I mean, most likely y'all just gonna lose to rake, all 3 of you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just sitting on my big blind. Okay, so we're all sitting out now.
Yeah, because I mean,
Nice.
it all depends how much you guys love.
Okay, now they both left, so it's gonna find us a new table.
Got a chance at another 85 VPIP here.
I've actually heard there's like a little bit of concern for collusion when you're playing 3-handed here.
I mean, I'd believe that. I'm not
Like
too concerned about it though.
Guys were saying like 3-handed, like 1K, it's like really sketch for that reason.
Maybe just heads
Yeah.
up or 4-handed. I don't know. And you can't see where they're from or anything either.
No.
I mean, avoiding that can't be a bad thing anyway. It's whatever. You're trying to play like 6 max tables where you practice the most ranges and stuff, so. If that's the case, I mean, I don't know.
Shane from SA keeps asking everybody around him to play heads up. You should play him less.
Should I?
on Bros. Yeah. Break free. He's got his own club. He'll be break free. Playing. I just need you to be the sacrificial lamb slash measuring stick. with
From
him.
what you told me, he has too much money, and I don't want to play a guy with.
Yeah, he does have too much money. He does. I don't know if that's like an indication of his skill level, but like he asked me to play, and I'm like, I don't know yet. Let me see how some other dudes stack up versus you first.
Yeah. Is he good? Like,
You know, he doesn't play online other than in private games. So, and I've seen the private games he play in. It's like, it's wild. Like you'd have to like try not to win.
yeah.
So maybe I'm gonna say maybe, but I actually seen him do like a really silly thing last night playing 510. So I'm not sure. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I kind of do want to play, but I kind of want you to play him first,
That's fair.
because you can tell me the DL on him, or I can watch. Really, anybody. I just want to see how he stacks up with anybody um, of note. Because he plays like he does play huge. Like he says he plays like 5100, on these private apps, but like he's not. He's not playing against like good players. He's just playing against like total like Rex. So it's
Yeah.
not. I don't know. I'm inclined to just. I want to see how he stacks up versus somebody good before whatever.
Why does somebody who plays that big want to play it in the first place?
What's that?
Why would somebody who's playing that big even want to play heads up? Like,
Yeah.
I'm
Dude,
I
assuming
don't know, dude. I mean, he goes and plays the 125 live, and he seems to be happy to do that, even though he plays huge, like in these private games. So like,
Are you sure he's not just like backed for the private games?
I'm not 100% sure, but
'Cause I mean,
he told me that he has enough for about 10 buy-ins, comfortably 10 buy-ins for 20K buy-ins, and then if he lost that, he'd have to drop down to 10K buy-ins for private games. So I'm assuming he's got a lot.
but then he
in
goes and
reserve.
plays for
And he actually buys action for like a high stakes pro too. So he's like
Ma-
partially, I guess, backing somebody who plays high stakes. So
Maybe he just loves playing. I guess.
yeah, I mean he's not bad. I can tell you that he's not like somebody I'd be like, oh, this dude's bad. But I don't know. I'm like the reason I want to know so much is because like he kind of like humble brags about playing the that big, but like he's not playing against anybody that's like great. So I want to see where he's actually at. I think Les would be a great measuring stick for it.
What stakes does he want to play?
He'll probably play you at whatever.
Yeah, I don't doubt
Like, and I didn't even bring you up. I'm just kind of feeling your interest out
that. Yeah,
first.
I mean, it doesn't sound like he's a tough reg per se. So.
I honestly think you could beat him, but I'm gonna give it like a 10 to 15% chance. There's information I don't know. So who knows? I like the guy. He's good at networking. He knows a lot of like high stakes players. So
We just gotta walk in the big blind with 7 deuce off, so that's pretty nice. Always good.
I feel a little, I don't know, maybe 10% demasculated for not accepting the heads up challenge, but whatever.
I mean, shit, I'll play him. Fuck it.
Yeah, right. You're like, I'm in.
You're no.
Yeah.
What stake you want to play?
I don't know.
You
I mean,
he
if
was
we're
even playing on. He was playing somebody at like 60 NL the other day on Discord stream. So
all right, tell him I'll play him
So-
at 200 or 400, I guess, whatever he wants to do.
all right, I'll bring it up if he talks about trying to get more heads up action. I was like, I know a guy who'll play you like 200 or 400. He's in the Discord. So apparently he's got a pretty close relationship with Taylor Carroll. You know who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's like his guy he backs or buys actually. So my only like reservation is like, am I playing you heads up, or are you giving your account to this guy when you get these? You know?
Yeah.
Which I don't know. I doubt it, but you just these things.
Man, full tabling is fucking.
Yeah.
I forgot how.
Yeah, it's slow.
I do it. I don't know. I think sometimes 4 or 6 is okay. It depends how you feel. Because for 4 is good for a stream.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for the stream it's probably good. You have to explain. I'm just not used to looking at so many, but only 4 tables.
How many do you usually play?
Usually 12.
Damn,
Jeez.
it's a lot.
How many
Yeah, I
milligrams of
probably have
Adderall
like
do you take?
hardcore ADD.
Yeah, it's your caffeine intake. I think 6 is pretty nice. 8.
I'm maxed out at 3. My attention doesn't split beyond that right now.
Well, you play mostly live, so
Yeah, I mean, I want to get a little bit more. I want to make it up to 4 at least, but 3 is where, like, if I go past 3, I start like actually folding hands. So. I like Zoom because you just can focus on 2. You can focus on 2 tables of Zoom, and then like if you miss, you can like let one fold out, and then like it stops, and then you can focus on the other table if you have to.
I don't know. I feel like 4 zoom's pretty easy to manage, but at the same time, I feel like you get some extra edge from 3 zooming somehow. You never get in like 4 hands, or you ever autopilot. For me, anyway.
I'll just get like really zoned in on like the hand, and then all the other tables like disappear in my mind, and then like I come out of the hand, and then like, oh shit, I folded on 2 tables or something.
It's just when, like, say you're playing 12 table, like, say you're playing 10 tables and you're in 8 hands at once. That's where I'm in trouble. 4 hands at once doesn't really get me too bad.
this check raise is kind of loose, but it's probably fine.
I like it.
Yeah.
People are gonna on this disconnected boards, like people are just gonna have such a hard time. And this turn ass, but yeah.
Yeah, it seems like they'd be pretty challenged to defend correctly. You have a backdoor.
I mean, I'm almost sure he's not gonna call enough.
Yeah.
Queen High's kind of a bad card, or Queen. I mean, like
I mean, you can
But
barrel
two Broadway is
sometimes.
easy.
Of course they had
See,
to.
should have. That's it. Should have went for it, man.
I know. Such a fish.
It's like, but you can't be betting in gunshots.
No.
You can like some low frequency, but you know, you gotta roll on that one. Like if I rolled maybe like 80, I would have just barreled. At least something happened.
True. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we got looks like a bit better of a table on the top right. It's nice.
Yeah, it's a pretty good table. Oh, this guy's a big spot, but he's been
Yeah.
limping every hand.
I'm looking at the list of listed lists for the live game, and they actually have a list for like 1-2 10-handed, or they have it available. Like, why the fuck would anybody choose 1-2 10-handed over 1-2 9-handed? Like, are there people really wanting to do that?
Yeah, of course, man. All the guys are like, that's like less big blinds they have to pay. They're gonna buy him for $60. They're gonna sit there for like 4 hours.
Yeah,
They're gonna make
no,
enough
like
comps to get and go home happy. They're probably the only people beating that game. After
I
race.
don't think that it's not running, but I don't know why they put it on the list.
Well, it's
Like-
time rigged too, right?
Yeah, and it's per person. Yeah, so it's like
Wait, really? They have a walkthrough that's
Well, it's at a
Yeah,
card
it
Well,
house.
was-
just on the East
it's
Coast.
card houses in Texas. It's I think it's 12 an hour, but they actually give you $1 an hour back in food comp, because they have a kitchen now. So it's like 11 an hour, I guess, effective. But
Yeah, well, I was telling Simon that a Texas card house opened in Dallas, and I'm looking at the list right now, and it's there's 17 people on the list for 2-5, and there's already 4 games running.
wow, I'm definitely coming next week. I've already cleared my schedule. I'll be up there Thursday evening. I don't know how wrecked I'm gonna be. I don't know if I'll play that night, but
Yeah.
I'll be up there driving up after work. So.
Oh, what is this? That looks impressive.
What? This is Drive HUD.
Yeah, what's what the hell is this?
It's a Lamborghini.
What is all this?
It's yeah, like stats, and then I haven't fucked with it at all. I just bought it like an hour ago, so
Okay.
It's great for the overlay on this site, but I think it kind of sucks because it doesn't have the filters PT4 has, so you can't really like filter stuff as easy. At least I haven't been able to. So
Yeah, I'll never use it. I use H2I myself. So I
I'm
don't
not
ever
sure
use
if
very
you
much.
can transfer your hand from one to the other though. If you could like import the drive HUD hands to the PT4 hand, it'd be nice.
You can't?
I don't know. I've never tried it.
I think all the commercial HUDs use the same industry format, from what I understand.
Good. Then I will get the PT4. Transfer it over.
Yeah, I'll be shocked if it.
I actually have a PT4 on my laptop, so I can just transfer my laptop.
Yeah, I gotta come to Kansas, to Texas, at some point.
Yeah.
Once,
Nah,
like-
nah, don't come down here, man. It sucks. We're hyping it up.
Listen, it's like
Just
I
kidding.
get the fuck out.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine.
Like when I go to Vegas in the summer, I'm back for just like a week, and then I'm just like, God, kill me now. I don't
Yeah,
want to be here anymore.
whenever I go to Vegas, I'm like, why the fuck did I even? Like the games are so much better at home.
Oh yeah, if you're in Texas, I don't like. I mean, obviously for the series, but still, even
Sure. I guess it's fine. It's fine. You can't play like 5-10 and all the time in Vegas. You can't really do that here. So that's
I mean, that's true. Like, it's the one nice. And they run 24/7. No, the best time to play the Bellagio 510 during the series is 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. There you go. It's a pro tip.
Really?
If you want to play short-handed
a.m.
with short-handed like everybody with like a bunch of bad players, 2 a.m. to
2
6
a.m.
a.m.
to 6 a.m.
Makes sense, man.
I'm too old, man. That kind of schedule fucks me up.
I mean, yeah, if you can.
I guess I'm already like 2 hours behind them already. So really, my normal timing is like that would be like 4 a.m. to 8 a.m.
Yeah, so it should be pretty easy for you then.
It's even worse actually, because it's 2 hours later than it would be for me normally.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I like it. Yeah, it's pretty nice. You don't have to deal with anything. If you don't like people, it's the best time to play Poker Live.
That seems
Yeah.
smart to me.
Tell you that. that's
I played there when the SEMA show was in town. It's this like giant invite only car show. And the must move tables at the Bellagio were like super good for fight.
I mean, I can only imagine.
Did you check the flop right there?
Yeah.
Or did you bet? Okay, so you checked and he bet. Okay.
It's a single race spot, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Single raise, call, check, bet, call, check.
And we win.
Check back
Nice.
with king.
Yeah, I like because even a small blind, you gotta check. That's good. It seems like this game's a pre-flop.
Pretty what?
It seems like there's a lot of folding pre-flop. Like more
Yeah.
than I'm used to.
Yeah.
Is this normal or is this like better than usual?
I'd say the games are kind of reg heavy right now. Like they seemed
Okay.
a lot better the other day.
Yeah, because there's just a lot of raising. Which I'm blessed. At least than this today.
I saw some guy was wearing a Space Jam shirt yesterday, and I was like, I want that. I want that name tag on. So I went to PokerStars New Jersey to try to get it, but naturally it's already taken.
Oh damn! I take any nickname on there.
Yeah.
We flop a combo draw, but he probably has a boat or quads, knowing our luck. So
Oh,
I mean, I think that's.
marginal improvement.
I mean, our hand is like
Yeah.
pretty shit, but
Yeah, it's better than a jack hitting.
I can never tell on both. Where's the button?
So he
Oh, it's-
called. He 3-bet or did he call?
he cold 4-bet.
He called.
Oh, this is a
for-
cold 4-bet spot. Oh man,
I can't see the size of the bet.
It's like less. It's like 20% pot.
I mean, you have to call, but I mean, realistically,
Yeah, we're fine just check folding river. Yeah.
Right. He's gonna 20% again.
He probably flopped a
I'm
boat.
pretty sure.
Oh, he had ace king.
Oh,
He's too scared to
ace.
bet ace king. Yep, that's a standard fucking American rec play. Maybe he's not American. Who knows? Cold 4-bets, man. I always the nuts.
Yeah, that's true.
Honestly, you might even want to fold. Ace jack
Yeah,
off- ace
I
jack
mean, folding
suited.
pre is reasonable too.
I think folding pre is like probably best.
Yeah.
Aces
Maybe
are kings
maybe
of
uh,
clubs,
like
man.
maybe I mean I'm talking from like my experience in my games. So maybe it's wrong for this pool of players, but
True.
I mean,
Probably still. A
do you
thing.
remember the last time you got bluffed when somebody called 4-bet?
No, definitely not.
I don't. So like I
We
don't know.
gotta start doing it. We gotta start doing it.
Yeah, on the other hand, it works very well. Like
He just checks
it's just
back the ace.
people have to put a lot of thought into it, right? They have to look. They have to like somebody open, somebody 3-bet, and now this guy who's sitting there playing 6 tables has to take the time and energy to
True,
find
yeah.
a hand that's a bluff to cold 4-bet. It's just not. It just goes against like human psychology. Yeah.
It does, yeah. It's like I'll just find another spot. There's weak players. I don't need to be bluffing here. Like they just think the guys. There's already kind of a thing where they think the 3-bet's too tight.
Oh yeah, on top of all that is that too, because everybody's like, oh, this guy opened from under the gun, and this guy's 3-betting. Especially in those spots, like it gets a little bit better in the late position, but still, it's a lot of mental to actually do a cold fold.
There's a pro in my live game that won't 3-bet ace king versus my under the gun range. Like he just won't. He just flats it all the time.
I mean, what is this, a 9-handed game?
Yeah.
It's not even that bad.
Yeah, I can
Especially
understand
live.
it. I've actually tried to do it myself a little bit, but I think it fucks it up. Like because I know that his if he does 3-bet, his range is just too strong.
Oh yeah, it's like, but other than you might be the only person at the table
Who knows that? Who knows what to do?
who
in that
even
case.
notices
Yeah.
and actually knows how to adjust on top of it. I mean, I know if I was playing, for figuring out that I'm not using like a certain hand to 3-bet or a certain position, and what that even means.
Cut out a little bit there, I think.
Yeah, didn't hear part of what you said there.
It's the
I'm
first time.
saying, can you guys hear me?
Did it again. Shit, man.
Right as soon as he got into the meat of it, he cuts out.
Maybe cue the mic, wait a split sec, and then it might have some kind of.
Well, what about now?
It's good now.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, I'm saying like if I was playing in a live game, like I wouldn't give people credit either, like for like figuring stuff out. That's
Mhm.
probably what he's doing. If he's a pro, I just think he doesn't expect people to be capable of just about really anything
Mhm.
that requires critical thought.
True.
So if I were you, I
mean,
would keep playing dumb as long as possible.
I'm not gonna tell him. I'm not gonna tell him that he's like, I know what you're doing. He knows I know what he's doing because I've said like, dude, you just don't 3-bet ace king, huh? Versus my
Well,
under
yeah,
the
but
gun.
some say don't do.
He knows, but he still doesn't like. He doesn't understand that I'm making. I guess he doesn't understand or care that I'm gonna make an adjustment.
I mean, maybe he is also like not that great.
It's a soft field. He doesn't have to be that good to be a pro.
That's true. But I do think it's minus to to tell people. Like,
Yeah.
I think
Oh
you should
yeah,
never
yeah.
tell people.
Well, yeah.
Because
It
for
makes
what? Like,
I'm making him mentally. I'm mentally emasculating him. So because it's like, not being aggressive. So
I don't know.
it's fine.
Information,
We played with each other a ton. So it's like it's not like we're maybe a little bit past the point where it's just like, well, I know, like he's either gonna do something or he's not, or he knows that I'm gonna do something, or I don't talk to Strat beyond that, So
Bet.
What other hands is he flatting with?
probably like
Oh my god, he
pocket
checked
tens
that.
or jacks for sure. Maybe even
how did that hand go with Quintana? I didn't see that actually.
I check called down and he checked back river.
Oh, just a single raise spot.
Yeah. And now
Did he
this guy's
check raise
raising
you?
me. Guess I'll just call. God damn it.
Oh, jeez.
Not that one.
is this a 3-bet pot or cold or a raise and call?
No, this guy flatted.
Okay, flat.
I mean,
Raised in position. Got the ace. Check.
guess I'm
That's
just
a
gonna
little
go for a
bit.
bet.
There's like pocket eights, sixes, fours, and then he raises.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna fold, but
Yeah, that's not a bluff.
yeah.
What's the sizing? I can't see.
He min clicked.
Oh, okay.
Min clicked in position.
Oh,
We'll make it back. Look at this flush.
god dang it.
I don't know why we're short over here.
Did you ever look up that ace queen hand from the other day?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, that hand was weird. Again,
Hmm?
that hand with the kings was like weird, but like I just can't imagine he's bluffing.
No.
Crazy how we checked the ace there.
Yeah, that was weird.
Probably just river the 7.
Could be that, yeah.
Did I even raise the set?
No, I mean the
Like-
set.
Oh,
Like
the
a boat.
set.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Pocket sevens. That
Yeah.
makes more sense.
Yeah, it did seem like kind of like a pair to me too when he checked the ace. Like, but I thought he had a lot of.
It's either that or you raise like ace-7 suited with a backdoor flush draw and turn the ace. It's too scary to bet it and made to pair with ace-7.
Yeah, that makes sense too.
It's actually, if I had to guess this hand, I would say that because I think he would raise bigger with a boat. It's probably like exactly.
The fish min 3-bet me.
What is this? Ace? I mean, min 3-bet. You're already like pretty indifferent here. It's whatever.
Oh, well, this guy 4-bet, so.
Well, there you go. That makes it easy. Kind of curious to see what happens here.
Has he been three betting?
He snap called.
Well, I mean, we knew that. I just want to see what happens. on the
Yeah,
spot.
yeah.
I got
What he
ace
does,
king.
he bets. It's gonna go bet shove, or not.
Alright, looks like the guy's not in a folding mode. He's making
No.
a stand. He's making a stand. Question is he making a stand with like aces? Or is he making a stand with like God knows what?
I could say ace king.
Oh, got a decision now. Alright.
Okay.
This will be like a mind fuck if he folds this river.
He's gonna have like ace king and then pocket deuces. It's just gonna snap him off. He's gonna put him on ace king.
They always been three.
I mean, my mind would be most blown if he folds the river.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
He's folding. Watch.
I folded pretty quickly.
I don't know what
Ace king no good.
Fish sat over here.
It's Queen Jack and you open, right? Is that what happened?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Well, that's nice. Nice of him. He flat Queen 8? Offsuit? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Oh, it was
Interesting.
blind versus blind.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I can't. I can't. Because of all the HUD, I guess because of the HUD overlays. The way these games are played, you can probably just go wider. Everywhere. Full opening right now.
Yeah. This is close, I think.
Oh, there's 3 and 9? Yeah. This is a waste of time. Especially if you're playing a
Probably.
lot of tables.
Bottom left is a 5% three bet average.
Your HUD's calling you a nit.
Yeah,
Oh,
well.
not
Finally.
him. I'll just maybe the whole table combined. I don't know. Some guys
And
got
then
zeros.
it's calling you a gambler on the bottom right. Can't see the top right. What is that?
25 VPIP, 8% 3 bet.
Yeah, after about 100 hands, the HUD starts giving you tags. Like,
Supposed to be relative.
yeah, it's like it varies. Like, they give you like it'll say 3 bet for free. Like it'll give you someone folds the 3 bets too much according to the HUD. It'll tell you if they think somebody's too wide in early position. It'll tell you.
Wonder if it would screw up in like an ante or straddle game, something.
Oh, probably. I mean, probably. It's just gonna have stats that are like, normal hold'em stats to go off of.
Sure, yeah.
So we up or down this session?
It's a great question. Because like Drive HUD doesn't update till you end the session.
Yeah, just click session, or actually you just like left click it. Left click since it's overall, you can just left click it and say refresh, and it'll tell you. Or any of them. You can go to session. You can go to
Oh, here it goes. We're down
down a little bit. Okay.
like a little less than a buy-in.
Yeah. So like in mid session, you can just go in and click within the session, left click it and hit refresh, and it'll
Oh,
refresh
session.
it.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, because it's your first session, you could do overall, but in the future, you could just go to session.
Yeah.
Do that.
I think it's probably better to just look at it at the end of the session, though. Maybe I don't know. That's how I find if I look at it in between, it just affects me too much. It's good to know kind of what you're at, though. If you're like,
I mean, personally, I never look at the session.
yeah, I don't. I think it messes with me a bit. One of my friends told me not to check it for an entire week, and it was hard. It was really
Yeah,
hard.
I mean, the longer you can go without checking is really.
It's like a challenge.
Like this month, I have been checking because I had another site, and I try to play bigger than I usually do. So I've been checking because I need to make sure I have money to play.
Oh yeah, sure.
But typically, I don't check till the end of the month.
Yeah, that's what he says too. He just checks at the end of the month, and that's it.
Yep.
You know.
That's by far the best. Your quality of life goes up so much.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
there's something to that, man. I do. A lot of other things similar to like all in EV. I'm not even looking. I don't care.
Well, all in is just pointless.
Yeah, it does one of two things. You either feel worse or you stay the same.
Well, it also doesn't really measure anything. Like it doesn't cover like most of the variants. So it's like it's a very small.
Huh?
All in EV doesn't really cover much of the variants.
Yeah, I agree. It doesn't really say how you got, like what was dealt to get you into that in the first place, like the actual variance of the deal, like not like the all-in adjusted. You know, like you get aces or kings versus aces against a fish 5 times, and in all in EV, you know, you're a screw up, but really, you know, you just totaled this guy for 5 buy-ins. You should have, but you didn't. It's like, yeah, it doesn't really count for variance. Like,
I mean, yeah, for sure. Because most of the it's like in the actual setups. Like you know,
Are
did you?
we 3-bet top right?
No, it's single raise pot.
Single raise.
ooh,
You hit them with the small bet. Or half pot. Hit
Half
that
pot.
pot.
You can probably do whatever you want on this board.
I was thinking I liked small a bit more. What was the reason for the half pot?
Well, it's just low jack versus big blind. You're gonna want to have some checkbacks. And like queen high boards, like in single raise pots, you typically lean towards half pot, unless it's like button versus big blind on those dry queen high boards. You can go smaller, but
It was like Queen 7-6, or was it Queen 7-3?
queen 7-2.
Queen 7-2. I mean, on that board you can probably use multiple sizes if you want to get fancy.
Yeah,
Sure.
But you know, the EV difference, small pad, of just going like bigger or using multiple sizes.
This doesn't do much, right?
Can't imagine it's a lot.
Yeah, that's why I kind of think I like to play one size and just kind of learn a lot from there. That's my theory.
I will say this though, some hands will prefer different bet sizes.
Right.
So like from an exploitative perspective, you may want to use bigger sizes with some hands and smaller sizes with the others.
I agree.
And that's probably more important than having a balanced range for each size.
Oh, we get 4-bet? The tens?
It's probably a mix between jam and call.
Yeah, we'll just jam it. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Feels good.
We needed that.
Oh, fuck, I accidentally timed out.
Friday night freebie.
What happened with the nine?
Single raise pot.
Oh, okay. You're in the big blind, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think from the cutoff open, it's like a 50-50 mix in the big blind.
Yeah, it's pure 3-bet versus button, and the mix
Yeah,
versus
yeah.
the cutoff, I think.
Yeah. This is a mix as well. Versus a 3x, I'm just gonna fold ace 3.
Yeah, the suit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a 3-bet?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's, yeah, it sucks. What happened on the bottom left?
Single raise pot, button versus big blind.
You check flop?
Yeah, he 1/3 flop. I call. Now I really don't know what to do. I guess fold.
I was thinking
Yeah,
you have
well,
like a
Seems
raise
nitty.
candidate there.
I was thinking like anything could have worked there, like raising, calling.
Well, I mixed a check raise on the flop, mostly call. Just with like the 2 overcards, you have a pretty good pair draw, but yeah, on the
so I think it's so I will say this, at least in my pool players,
Okay.
the second, the bad bet,
You're cutting.
and I know
Yeah,
the bad bet
you're
line
cutting
is
out.
already starting.
You got the cutout going again.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying so. At least in the player pools that I play in, the bad bet line in position versus the PFR's check is almost never a bluff, and it's definitely value heavy on the turn. So I think if you're feeling indifferent on the turn, you should probably fold.
Okay. Yeah.
Even on the flop, to be honest. How big? Well, against a small bet is fine.
Yeah, it was like 7 into 22.
Yeah, I mean it's already probably not amazing.
Yeah. Oh well, we get 3-bet with aces.
That's good.
There's a little bit of dead money in there.
It's been pretty
Yeah.
active on a 3-bet.
Jam.
16 hands. Ooh.
At least we have the club.
I feel like this is the nuts.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I haven't studied this exact board in full bet pots, but I usually just bet quarter pot here.
Yeah, well, you want to you're
basically
gonna
can't
want
have
to
a
mix in
flush here,
checks.
right?
You're gonna want to mix in checks, but you can do like a lot more check jamming than you could in like single raise or 3-bet pots.
King's better for you though, generally, right? And the ace might be better for him. If he called correctly, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, like, well, this board, oh, fucking hell. I mean, we have to jam, but I mean, we double block ace king. I mean, I don't see how we can not jam for less than 3/4 pot.
I mean, yeah, you're not gonna fold to the check. If you bet on you, his bets. I don't know.
This is scaring me. I don't know.
Hopefully he just says like jacks or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to get called by.
Right.
He's also gonna bet a king and a flop a lot.
Well, yeah, that's kind of why I jammed there.
I was actually thinking he could have like checked back pocket kings if he didn't shove it. I don't know why he wouldn't shove it, but
Oh, I feel like someone would bet those. I don't know.
yeah, with the final king on the board, he definitely check pockets most likely.
Well, like I've looked at the format pots, button or whatever, like blinds versus however that would even work. Trying to think
You
if I'm
feel
thinking of the right positions.
king queen suited, right?
Oh, hell
3-bet and then call
We'll definitely have that, man.
and potentially check it back versus 4-bet range.
Yeah, king queen suited is like. I mean, it depends. If you really
Every time,
Yeah,
every time he's about to
cut
tell
out
us
really
something, he
bad there.
cuts out.
So bad, man.
He's like, it's like I want to hear, and then boom, it's gone.
Sorry, can you guys hear me again? I
Yeah.
don't know why
Yeah.
this is happening. I'm saying like if you if you play a nail and out of his pool, and somebody's somebody's like a very tight reg, you may want to consider check folding that river. As ridiculous as that sounds.
I mean, it's not that ridiculous.
I was scared there too. I don't know how I was thinking about it, but it just seemed like that. I don't know. I was thinking a lot about king, queen, just other hands that improved. King, jack. I don't know.
Are
Yeah,
you
it's
Canadian,
not great.
Mahomes? Are you Canadian, Mahomes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's also not just that.
Accent gave you away.
Yeah. I'm pretty dead.
It's
pretty
you also
good.
got to consider if they're gonna call you. You know, when you jam, like are you
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
gonna?
yeah.
And that's another thing. If a tight player might just never call you with anything worse than the king.
Yeah, that's fair.
So in that case, you got to ask yourself if you check, are they gonna bluff or bet something worse for value? And all those things are like,
Probably not a lot.
so then in the, might be better to just go check and win.
And there's
And just not put any more money in.
and there's
That's
no
fair.
merit to even small betting. I guess you just get yourself in a bad spot.
Oh, like a block on a river.
Yeah, I don't know. Something small.
Yeah, he may just say, oh, I hate this. I call with queens.
Yeah, that actually might be not bad at all. I wonder if that's him in the right time. What out of position does on that river with their range and like a sim. Because sizing does go down, especially out of position.
Yeah.
Generally, sizing will be driven down. I also wonder if I know
Yeah, Mike, bro.
because you know that relies on them betting some stuff, probably. And I imagine that if you call in a 4-bet and the king comes, I just don't know if you're gonna get any bets out of a position.
I
Yeah,
don't think he's gonna bluff you.
probably right.
So like in practice, it might just be.
You might just what? You cut out.
I said in practice, it might be better to just bet small yourself.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like I've studied 4-bet pots in later positions, so you know that maybe it's slightly different. But the only boards where you're doing a ton of betting is like queen high, and the ones where they have all the 3 sets. Like if it's monotone, it doesn't. SPR is so small, flushes are almost irrelevant. You basically care about and on King High, you just got way more pairs. Though that
Guys,
may be a little bit different because it was the earlier positions. If he probably might have some Ace King himself. So that might be a little bit different.
yeah.
I wonder if there's some kind of setting you could try. I think there's some kind of noise suppression or there's this icon in the bottom left. Maybe something might fix it. I don't know.
All right, guys, I have to go. I'm gonna drop off the call.
All right, man.
Well, thanks
Yep.
for stopping by.
No problem.
Yeah, I actually have to too. Live game starting soon, hopefully.
All right, yeah, I'll probably
Good
go
luck,
ahead and end session.
Good luck, guys. See you.
Thanks.
See
See ya.
Hey, thanks for inviting me, man.
Yeah, for sure. Anytime.
Hey, buddy. See ya.
See ya.
Or are you still gonna play some hands?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'll play through my blinds at least.
Okay. I'll watch a couple more. No rush.
This is a blind versus blind 3-bet flop trips. Just going to see, it'd be 310-ish. On the flush river, I don't like value betting so much. I mean, get called by middling pairs, I guess, but like he even has like pocket eights. Just gonna check this one back. Yeah.
Sick, man. That's a really good move. Yeah, some of those crazy checkbacks. Well, not crazy. Some of them are good. Some of the checkbacks I see sometimes I'm like, whoa. Sometimes I bet there, but like with that spot, I think like it's good. Like
Yeah, it was just like the flush card. We're not gonna get called nearly enough by like the middling pairs. They like at equilibrium, that's probably a bet. Although it's not a slam dunk. On the flush completing card without a flush blocker. But he's like, I think he's just gonna weigh undercall versus a jam, so it's
right.
we just don't really accomplish much.
You know, that's pretty neat. Something I'll try to think about in that kind of spot.
All right, well I'm gonna hop off, but thanks for stopping by.
Yeah. Catch you later, man.
Thanks.